Hey everybody, it's Claire with a journal project for ScrapFX. So I am playing again in the junk journal craft kit, and I'm just deciding that I wanted to make one of the pages a little bit bigger. So I got another piece of craft paper and folded it in half, and as you can see on one side I'm just sticking on some double-sided tape and adding some glue as well. Then I've created this sort of fold-out page. So then I'm going to go in and add some collage paper onto the background. So I'm starting off with newsprint, which is from ScrapFX, using some gel medium to stick that in place. One thing I have found with this craft paper, with any craft paper, is it does seem to be quite thirsty. You do seem to need to use extra paint, extra gloss spray, extra gel medium. I don't know whether it's just more porous than other papers, I'm really not sure. This is the Monogram modern collage paper, which is also from ScrapFX. So you notice I'm just building up some layers of collage paper onto the background. It's a really great way to get rid of that blank page. Makes it feel a whole lot less scary. If the blank page is something that freaks you out a bit, this is a really great way to get rid of it. This is the Don't Waste Time collage paper. So again, I love to use ones that have got bits of text on. I love to have text in my journal pages, even if it's in the background, using quotes and all sorts of things. So this is a technique that I've seen Dina Wakely use, so it's not my idea. I can't take credit for this. So choose your three colours, line them up next to each other, a big wide brush, swoop the three colours onto your brush and then just pop them on your page and you get that lovely blended colour look. It's really pretty. You can have so much fun playing with that. So I used, sorry about the dog, someone at the door, mineral, sky and ocean, I think it was. And then I'm using the stonework stencil and going back in with mineral and adding some stenciling onto the page. Next I've gone in with white and I'm using the number collage stencil, adding some more stenciling onto there too. Then I've just added a bit of water into that leftover paint and I'm just adding some splatters onto that page. So obviously that was all nice and dry before I started this next part. So using some black gesso, I'm using one of the corrugated Men & Co set. It's a chipboard, one of the chipboard figures from that, and I'm using it as a mask and I'm just going around that using a sponge and adding some paint around. So then I'm just making the next one a little bit further apart and a little bit lower down, just so it adds a bit of difference with the height of the different pieces that are on there. And then I decided I would make the figure white, so painted over the smudgy bits that were left from using it as a mask. And once that was nice and white, I'm then using the cursive writing stamp and just using some white on there and stamping that onto some of that black just to push it away a little bit. Then I decided I would use the same stamp and put some black on it and use it on the figure just to create a bit of interest there. So then that's going to be stuck in place in between those two that I stenciled into place using the black gesso, using some double-sided tape and just sticking that in place. Then I'm using my Signo Uniball in white and just outlining these figures in a sort of sketchy, rough way, just to help them pop out a little bit more and stand out better. Then some mark making using some Posca pens and the Signo Uniball just to create some different sizes in the marks that are on the page. As you know, this is one of my favourite ways to add marks on my pages, just adding those dots. Breaks up the background and it also helps to ground your images too. But any kind of mark making would do that. And then I did some journaling using the white Signo Uniball just onto two of those figures, just adding more interest in there. But also one of the things about journaling is it's great to have places to do some writing and brain dump and get rid of those thoughts from your head that sometimes are in the way. So I've drawn some lines out with another pen, and then I'm doing my quote that I'm adding, using those lines as a guide. And the way that I find my quotes is I tend to go online and I just put in the search bar keywords and find some fantastic quotes. So once I've done that, I am then using the crosses and dashes stamp set with different colours. So there's like a sort of bluey green colour, and just adding some more stamping onto the page. These are also from ScrapFX, and these are available on my website too, and of course from ScrapFX Direct. And there we go, that is the finished page. So I hope you've enjoyed this project for ScrapFX using the corrugated Men & Co set as a mask. Thanks for watching.